Hello, I'm back again, and Forge of Freedom, my second video here, whatever it is, next one. We're going to now look at our armies. I know this game doesn't zoom out, so it's very difficult to see where your forces are. They do have a button you can click down here. Get rid of that. It shows all of your cities. You can select or deselect what's listed. They have overview, governors, which we don't use in the basic game. Military groups is handy. You can see about the location of your major formations across the country. The bigger the icon and a number of X's, the more troops are in those. So that gives you a quick overview. Other than that, no big deal. So I think in the past when I've played this game, I've gotten my butt kicked when I've tried to attack the Confederates in Fredericksburg. They annihilated me. What happens is if you go into there, see these little fort icons, they give him additional defense, and it doesn't matter if I'm sitting there or not, I'm always the attacker, so he will get a terrain and a fort boost to his fighting strength, so it's a no-win. So generally what I do is I keep my big army here to dissuade him from attacking Washington and the Potomac River, and then I concentrate on all the other areas of the country and slowly, as they call it in the history, the Anaconda campaign, like a giant snake slowly circling in on him and getting him in a little pocket where he can't get away, and I get victory points for all the outlying cities of his that I capture and in territories I invade, and tighten the noose as you will. So that's what we're going to do. I have some ships here. There's a fleet here. I want to take him out into Atlantic. And as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 fleets with 40 ships each, or 40 strength each. I'm going to divide those up. Highlight one, close the box, and I'm going to put one, and what I'm essentially trying to do is blockade his major ports so he cannot get help from the outside or resources, trade with the outside world. So I'll move this first fleet down here off the coast of South Carolina, and I'm going to have him, if you hit this drop down menu, blockade. I think I'm going to blockade Savannah with him. Then make sure you deselect with spacebar or right click. Go back, right click. I'm going to select the next fleet and move him down to Virginia off the coast. I'm sorry, off the coast of North Carolina, and have him blockade Raleigh, which is a pretty big capital city for the Confederates. And finally, this, I think I'll take a ship out of here, and if you highlight it, put it over the line for the other fleet, you can drop it in there, and now they each have 4 ships, or 40 strength ships, I guess more like 40 ships. Highlight this one, and I'm going to move him all the way around to the Gulf of Mexico, off the coast of Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
Oops. If he moved or not. Yeah. He's on his way. And he's going to take a couple turns for him to get all the way down there. He'll be off the coast of Louisiana and ultimately blockading the port of New Orleans, which is another major trade port for the Confederates. That leaves me the initial one here, which I'm going to use to blockade Norfolk, Virginia, which also leads to Richmond up the James River, so that'll keep all that trade going, or not going. Alright, my fleets are in position. I've never had in the basic game the Confederates attack any of my fleets directly, or my blockades, so I don't build anymore. It's just senseless to build anymore, so I don't bother. I concentrate on the land army after this, and just leave those ships where they are. I could probably make another couple fleets, and there's like a couple other ports I could blockade. I guess there's a couple victory points you can get for having every one of their ports blockaded, but I don't bother. It's time consuming and expensive to create those ships for the return. Alright. I'm going to take this 22nd Division. It's got 3 brigades, 9,000 men. I'm going to attack Franklin, the province of Franklin in West Virginia. So I just left click.
Yes, sir.
And he'll move there in the movement phase and attack this army of the Northwest. He has 4,000. I have 9,000. I should be able to kick him out, even though he'll have a terrain advantage. Alright, that's going to wrap up this video, and I will be back. Thank you.